The cheetah just caught a gazelle. The hunt worked. After a sprint that pushed its heart rate to 250 beats per minute and its body temperature to the edge of brain damage, it caught the thing it was chasing. Now, it has to lie down next to the kill and wait, sometimes for 40 minutes, while lions and hyenas that did none of the work walk over and take the food. This happens more than half the time. Cheetah. The speed is real. 0 to 112 kilometers per hour in roughly 3 seconds, an acceleration rate that exceeds most production sports cars, achieved by an animal that weighs between 21 and 72 kilograms depending on sex and individual. The spine flexes like a spring during full sprint, extending the stride length beyond what the leg structure alone could produce. The claws are semi-retractable, unlike other big cats, functioning more like running spikes than weapons, designed for grip on the sprint rather than for holding prey. Every element of the cheetah's body is optimized for one specific event that lasts between 20 and 60 seconds. What that optimization costs is everything else. The body that produces the sprint is not built for fighting. The cheetah's frame is lightweight, its skull is small relative to other big cats, and its jaw is built around the nasal passages that need to be large enough to push enormous volumes of air through during the sprint. Those large nasal passages mean a smaller jaw attachment, which means less bite force. A cheetah's bite force is significantly lower than a leopard's, despite the leopard being a similar size. The body was given speed, and the jaw was the price. After a successful hunt, the cheetah is physiologically compromised. Its core body temperature has spiked. Its heart is running at rates that cannot be sustained. It needs to lie still and recover before it can consume the animal it just caught. That recovery window is the vulnerability. Lions operate in coalitions and can locate a cheetah kill by watching the birds that circle above it. Hyenas operate in groups and are significantly larger and stronger than a single cheetah. Leopards can climb trees with kills, which the cheetah cannot do effectively. In the Serengeti, studies have documented cheetahs losing between 50 and 70% of kills to kleptoparasitism, the technical term for having your food stolen by a larger animal after you did the work of catching it. The cheetah rarely fights for the kill. This is not timidity, it is arithmetic. A cheetah that sustains an injury in a fight over food cannot sprint. A cheetah that cannot sprint cannot hunt. A cheetah that cannot hunt dies within days in an environment where its only competitive advantage is the speed that the injury has now removed. Walking away from a stolen kill is the rational response to the calculation. It happens regularly enough that cheetahs have been observed hunting multiple times per day to compensate for the losses, running the physiological cost of the sprint repeatedly in an environment that is already taking more than half the returns. The genetic situation adds another layer to an already difficult picture. All cheetahs alive today are descended from a population that went through an extreme bottleneck event approximately 10,000 years ago, a period during which the global cheetah population collapsed to a number so small that the survivors were essentially forced to breed with close relatives across multiple generations. The result is a species with almost no genetic diversity. Skin grafts between unrelated cheetahs are accepted without rejection, which in normal mammal biology does not happen between individuals who are not closely related. Their immune systems cannot tell each other apart because genetically they are barely different from each other. This matters because genetic diversity is the mechanism through which a species responds to new diseases, new parasites, and new environmental pressures. A single disease event moving through a cheetah population does not encounter the genetic variety that would allow some individuals to survive and pass resistance forward. It encounters a population of animals that are all running the same immune software with the same vulnerabilities. The cheetah is famous for the thing it does in 20 seconds. What surrounds those 20 seconds is a life of physiological recovery, consistent food loss, reproductive stress, and a genetic situation that leaves the entire species exposed to threats that more genetically diverse populations could absorb. The sprint is extraordinary. Everything built around the sprint is the cost of having it.